Can you bring us up to speed with where we're at this morning?
Yeah, morning, Pete. Look, what we're starting to see is some of that heavy rain that we've seen for the last few days has started to clear out a bit later than what was expected, but that's certainly good news for us. The strong winds that were predicted to sort of follow up on that have occurred, and they are occurring. And as you mentioned, we've seen quite a bit of storm-related damage, certainly down along the south coast, up into the bottom end of the Sydney metro area particularly. And there are a number of houses, obviously, on the south coast without power. You mentioned that there are some houses around St George's Basin that we issued an evacuation order for last night. So we have some concerns that as we mix the tidal action and the heavy rainfall that's come down some of those catchments, that there's around about 20 houses or so that we think may well become inundated. So that's in the Sussex Inlet area. And there's also some properties that we saw as a result of some of that heavy rainfall late yesterday get inundated in the Sanctuary Point area as well. So
for those homes that may well be inundated, have the residents already been evacuated, just to confirm?
So the evacuation order was issued last night. A number of residents have elected to stay and because of the close-knit nature of the community, whilst they may not be in their own homes, they may well stay very close in that community.
What sort of danger are they in?
Oh, look, as long as they're outside of the area that we think will be flooded, then they have that ability to keep an eye on what's going on as well.
Okay.
As you mentioned, we brought in some additional crews and we'll support those communities as we can.
What about those? I mean, we've seen for the last couple of days now those pictures of those homes that are teetering on the edge because of all of that erosion. I've talked about the high tide that's coming at 2:50 this afternoon. What sort of extra danger are they in now?
Yeah, look, there's a situation that many people are keeping an eye on, including local councils and local police up and down the coast. They'll make assessments as to what needs to be done through the day. We'll keep an eye on that forecast and as we did earlier in the week, we'll provide support as we can.
So how many call-outs did you have last night?
Yeah, so overnight, just over 250, which has taken us to just short of 2,000 since this all started on Saturday.
And is it up to 6,000 homes still without power this morning? Are you able to elaborate on that at all?
Yeah, so I have a number that's around that, down that south coast area. As you mentioned before, Pete, a number of significant wind gusts brought trees down and the like. As I mentioned, we've got additional crews coming in to work with the utility companies to work on restoring that as quickly as possible.
Okay, and I guess the hope now is that the worst has passed. What's your view on that?
Yeah, certainly the radar appears to paint a picture that the worst of the rainfall has passed, certainly from an intensity perspective. We're expecting the winds to continue today and then hopefully start to back out tomorrow. And then the surf conditions will be the last part that back out probably Wednesday, Thursday before we see some hopefully reasonably benign weather.